Hello everyone and welcome to SQL development course. We are at day 6 and today is a part 2 of foreign key constraint. In our last session we have learned how we can create a foreign key. So today we will see with more example how we can create foreign key constraint and how we can relate two tables. So for this I am here in the employee database which we already have. So today what we will do, we will just create two tables. One is the department table and other one is the employee table. So we will have a department ID and department name in the department table. And in the employee table, we will have employee ID, employee name, and the department ID. So what we are going to do, we are going to relate two tables, department and employee, with the help of a column that is called department ID. So let me first create the department table. So let me click on new query, and as of now you can see there is no table inside this employee database. We haven't created any table here, so I have already copied this statement. I have already written it to save the time. So create table. Table name is departments. This is the column name department ID. This will be the primary key, and we have department name as varchar. So let me create it. So now we can see we have this table created. Select star from departments. It will have all the column names, but we don't have any value here because we haven't inserted it, right? Second table we are going to create with employee with the name employee. So create table employees. Employee ID is a primary key here and employee name is varchar. Now we will have another column that is called department ID, right? So we have to we have to link those two table employees and department. So we will create this department ID column as a foreign key. So I will write this int, and here I can see I can write foreign foreign key, and we can give the reference here, right? Reference. This we have already seen in our last session, right? So departments is the table name and department ID we are referring here. Okay. So this is how we create a table and we create the department ID as a foreign key, right? So here we have two tables and those tables are related, right? One is the department and one is the employee. In the department we can see department ID is a primary key, and this same primary key will be a foreign key here in the second child table. So this is a foreign key symbol, this is a primary key symbol, right? So now we have two tables. What I will do, I will insert some value inside those tables now. So first we have created the a department table. So I will insert few values. So insert into departments values. One is the department ID and name of the department is service desk. Second is two is the department ID for the transport. Three is the department for the IT. So let me insert it. Is inserted. Now we can see we have records in this table, right? We have three records. Similarly, we will insert few records in the employees table as well, right? So here insert into employees, one is the ID of that particular employee name John, and this one is a department ID, because if you remember we have a department ID column in the employees table, right? So here 2 cal 2, this 2 is again a department, here 3 is a department, and here again the employee number 4 which belongs to department number 3, and employee number 5 belongs to department number 1. So let me create this. There is some issue. Insert into employees values 1 John 1. Okay, I haven't have this one. Okay, right. So now we have select star from the employee. Okay. So we have employees, we have department. Now let me run both statement. So we can see we have department 1, 2, 3, service desk transport ID, and those department ID is a foreign key in the employee table, and we have a different employee with different employee code because this is a primary key. This will be unique, but this is a department ID. This is a foreign key here in the employee table. So we have different department, and this foreign key here is a primary key in the parent table. So this is how those two tables are related. Now what I will do, so for example, and like in this case, if I want to delete department 2, for example, I want to delete the department 2, how we can delete a row from a table? So this is the syntax. We write delete from table name, and we will give the, if you run this statement, delete from table name, so it will delete all the rows in the table. So be very careful when you are running this statement. If you want to delete any row, we will go with the where clause. Where, which row we want to delete? We want to delete the row with this transport. Okay, so what we can give, we can either give where department id equals to 2, or we can give where department name is transport. So we are giving this department ID is 2. Let me try to parse it. Parse is completed when syntax is correct. But when we try to delete it, it will not allow us to delete. What it is saying, the delete statement conflicted with the reference constraint. This is a constraint name. This is a foreign key constraint. The conflict occurred in database employee, table name employees, column ID, department ID, right? So we are trying to delete the table or delete the row from this department table, but it is saying it has a foreign key constraint, and this is referring to employee table, right? So remember, we have created a foreign key in the employee table. That is why it is referring. So this 2 is referred in department in the employee ID, sorry, in the employees table in this department ID column. So that is why it is not allowing us to delete. So if we want this operation to happen successfully, we need to add one important like point or the word where we will be the word is delete cascade. So we will, if we will put the delete cascade in the statement while creating the foreign key, then it will allow us to delete. Okay, so for that, what we need to do, we need to first drop the foreign key constraint. We cannot alter the foreign key constraint, we need to delete first, right? So the, what is the statement or the command to drop the constraint is alter table. We'll give table name. So table name is employees. We will see, we'll say like drop constraint. Okay. And we need to drop the foreign key constraint. Now, how will you find the name of the constraint? Even if you go to the go to employees table, you will not see anything here, right? Like it is a table name. So where you will find the constraint name, you can go to keys, and here you can see this is the name of the foreign key constraint, right? So here you can let me see if I can copy it. Okay, drop constraint FK employee department ID this. Okay, let me see if it allow. Okay, it allowed us. So now if I will refresh this, I will see column is there, but there is no sign of foreign key, and in the keys I cannot see that constraint. So I have dropped that constraint, right? Now what I will do, I will simply alter the employee table again, and I will add the constraint, right? Because we have already deleted constraint, drop the constraint. So now I will add the constraint. I will give the same name as this. Okay, now after the name of the constraint, we need to specify that it is foreign key. Okay, foreign key, and this foreign key is on which column? Department ID column, right? And we can again say references departments. And in the departments table, we have department ID column. And the main thing on delete cascade. This is very important. Okay. Now we will run this statement. Foreign key references invalid column. Oh, always I make this mistake of misquoting this. Okay, now it is created. We will see here it is created now, right? Department ID const, sorry, this one key is there, right? So now it is created. If I want to run the select statement again, we can see all the value, all the columns or rows are here. Now earlier when we were trying to delete the department from here, it was giving us error. But now if I will try to delete it, it will allow us to delete. Why it allowed us to delete? Because we have added this on delete cascade in our constraint. So this is very important because sometimes if you try to delete a table which is getting referred into other table, you will get error like the same we have received. Just to if you want to resolve that issue, what we can do, either we can remove all those all those uh, rows which got referred in other table, or we need to add the on delete cascade this clause in the constraint. So this is how we can use the foreign key to relate to table. So yeah, this is it for today, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.